I feel like it's appropriate to do the Hank. We got a red dot. Welcome to Afternoons with Amanda on Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing network. 330 to go. 2 weeks away from you guys was far too long. We got a lot to catch up on. So let's jump into it. Start by talking about your weather. Tonight, we're going to see some showers. Overnight low, not bad at all for this time of year, 38, and we actually are entering into a bit of a warming trend. Tomorrow, overcast skies and 42 degrees, and I know that doesn't sound that exciting, but Thursday, they're talking 51. By Friday, we could be seeing close to 60 degrees. Of course, all of that's going to involve some rain and fogginess and other stuff, but I don't mind it. That's like one less snowstorm that I'm going to have to shovel out of. Okay. All right. Let's jump into your news. Have you taken your tree down yet? My husband took the tree down while I was at work one day. I have a fake tree. I have a fake tree this year, but I realized my office was locked up. And so all the decorations in my house are now down and gone, but I have these 3 tinsel trees in my office we still need to get down and get a home for. Now, if you are of the tradition of having a live tree and you don't know what to do with it, I have a suggestion for you. You can turn it into magical Merry mulch with the Summit Metro Parks. Okay, I added the magical part, but it is Merry mulch. You know, you can recycle your tree. They're going to turn it into mulch. About 1,000 trees every year are collected. And can you imagine the smell of that mulch? Can I buy this mulch? That smells like Christmas tree. Come on, I'm so down for that. 6 different locations around Summit County. You can drop off your undecorated tree or garland at any one of them. If you want to find out which one is closest to you, you can go to summitmetroparks.org. All right, cool. New Year's officially here. I can't believe it's 2026, but I'm not the only one waxing nostalgic. The Beacon Journal's revisiting an article from the year 2000. That's right, the millennium. When writer David Giffords over here made 25 predictions about the future. This new article shares just what he got right and also what he got wrong. We're talking 25 different predictions. So curious to read it, go hop on the Beacon Journal's website and read it, or pick up a paper before you complain about the $1 paywall that allows you to read the Beacon for the month. Please remember, you are supporting local and you're also not having to physically get in your car and go get a newspaper to be able to read it. But I'm going to read that later today because I'm very curious to see. I remember the year 2000 New Year's way too much. I think I was like 16, but definitely curious to see what he got right and what he got wrong, or just in general what he predicted. Okay, I saw this a couple of weeks ago and I was shocked to see it. Popular property quietly went up for sale last month. The historic Portage Lakes Legacy portfolio, most recently has been known as Old Harbor Inn and Pix. It's officially listed $5.85 million. That's 562 and 530 Portage Lakes Drive. Major offering of 2 iconic waterfront landmarks listed together and ideal for a large-scale hospitality or mixed-use concept with deep lake frontage. That's what the listing says. If you want more info, you want to bid on it, you can go to SV, like St. V, SVN summitcommercial.com for more info on that. I mean, it's such a cool spot. I really, really hope somebody picks it up and turns it into something awesome. I'll also say the one time in my life I got to be a designated driver for my little sister for her birthday. We were over here and man, it's very enjoyable to see everybody else act stupid when you're taking them home safely. It was a fun night. So hopefully they'll put something in there, something that the boaters can continue to use and all that good stuff. I think that the one spot would make a great spot for weddings, but maybe that's because I'm an ordained minister and I just want to work there. All right. We got something brand new for you. Brand new on Afternoons with Amanda. Excuse my brace. But it is the good news, McDonald's feel-good story. Time for some good news. This segment of good news is sponsored by your locally owned McDonald's. You can follow along for Grimace sightings. Yeah, you heard me. And deals at McDonald's of Northeastern Ohio on Facebook and Instagram. I love Grimace. You remember Grimace? I love Grimace, so I'm going to be involved in that. Okay, so here's your feel-good story of the day. Internet personality, Mount Union basketball alum, and Cuyahoga Falls native is back home. He's doing big things in the community. His name is Devontae. He rose to fame as a YouTuber by creating basketball-related content. He's accumulated over 1.3 million YouTube subscribers. He features more than 1,000 videos. They all have high energy basketball content. Well, Devontae Friga, he founded the Next Chapter. It's a brand, a league designed to host competitive basketball events and showcase street ball talent and storytelling. But now he's officially opened the Friga facility in Cuyahoga Falls. So cool for him to come back to his hometown and do that. I mean, I'm sure that was a huge goal with all of his success to be able to come back and give back to the community. I mean, he's a team player. Get it? Super, super cool. Friga says in a Facebook post, opening a facility in my hometown still doesn't feel real. Not as a flex, not as an endpoint, but as a foundation, a place for basketball, creativity, growth, and opportunity, a place where stories will continue to be told. They've got a full tour posted up on their social media. Also, you can find it on his YouTube page. And if you want to go check the facility out yourself, follow them on social. They give lots of really cool opportunities to get in there and check it out. But I can imagine that his sports content is his basketball content in particular is going to continue to be amazing. He's already extended invites to the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Charge, anybody else that might want to come out and take advantage of this extremely professional facility. But the fact that he was able to come back home and put it in his hometown, I salute you. So there's your McDonald's feel-good story of the day. Look at Grimace. Oh my God. Look at him. He's taking a selfie. Shut up. Why do I love that big purple lump? We kind of look alike. Do you see it? Okay, let's talk about sports. The Browns wrapped up the season with a 20-18 win against the Bengals. Myles Garrett accomplished his feat of setting the single season sack record, and I don't want to hear a single word, you haters, okay? Very cool. Very cool for Myles. You know, I'm not the biggest Myles fan, but I think it was awesome he was able to get that done. So despite the win and the record breaking by Myles, somebody still got fired. And let's be honest, raise your hand if you're surprised it took this long for Kevin Stefanski to get fired. I really think the owner's wife just had the hots for him, and that's why he stayed on the team for so long. But anyway, Stefanski's out. Supposedly the Browns are trying to figure out who's going to win. And shout out to 330 to go, because we had the best post I've seen so far. They posted the picture of, like, you know, when they're trying to pick a new pope and they have the smokestack at the Vatican, and the smoke color changes to let you know they chose a pope. Yeah, that's what they posted. Does it not feel like that, though? Some people are saying, hey, man, we got Deion Sanders in the house. Why don't we get him to coach? That man does not want to coach the Cleveland Browns. But if it happens, call me a liar, okay? The Cleveland Cavaliers, they lost to the Pistons on Sunday, 114-110. They're going to take on the Pacers tonight in Indiana. Donovan Mitchell on rest with tip-off at 7 p.m. I love my Cavs. Go Cavs. I don't care if we're in it, we're out of it. They're just fun to watch. So, events, entertainment, things going on around town. This one got me really excited. We might be having a little break in temp the next couple of days, but if you're like me, the winter season can maybe get you a little bit down. Nothing gets me out of winter saddies. Yeah, I made that up. Better than a massive steel drum band. And lucky for us, guess what? We have one right here. University of Akron, of course. Founded in 1980. I thought this was very interesting. The Akron Steel Drum Band is one of the nation's oldest collegiate steel bands. Who would have thought in Northeast Ohio, steel drums? They're going to be at the Akron Civic Theater January the 25th. Tickets start at just $12.25 if you buy them online through Ticketmaster. If you want to walk your booty into the Civic box office, $10. And the really cool part is, if you bring the kids 12 and under are going to get a Loretta the Parrot plushie. Shut up. I'm short. I could pass for an under 12-year-old. I want a parrot plushie. Let's go. Okay. Did you know that they're making line dancing cool? Yeah, this is the next cool thing that you need to check out. I don't go on TikTok because I'm old. So, you know, like any mature adult, when the videos go from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook, I see them. And I'm seeing this massive trend of line dancing coming back around. And it's so much more than just one genre of music or another. It's just really cool. It's really fun. Who hasn't at the very least done like the electric slide at a wedding? So, line dancing at the library, the Just Us line dance crew. They're going to be at the downtown branch of the Akron Library tomorrow, 5:30 p.m., 5:30 to 6:30. to teach you how to line dance. It is a free weekly event. And it's also child friendly. So if you're interested, you want to learn how to line dance, you can get more information, go to akronlibrary.org for more info on that. And finally, my last kind of event for you. I know some of you are burnt out and maybe don't want to go anywhere after all of the holiday chaos. So here's something for you. I got you covered. You know, I'm a big music fan. I saw this one this morning coming out tomorrow on Hulu. Streaming only on Hulu is Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska Live. From what I understand, this is a documentary of the 1982 album that he recently played in its entirety. So he had a concert, he played that whole album, they filmed it, they turned it into a documentary. It's out on Hulu tomorrow, so hopefully you can catch it. All right, that's what I got for you. Happy to be back with you, but I'm going to head out. And if you want to have your event featured on my broadcast, shoot me an email. It's amanda@330togo.com. Look at that. It's right on the bottom of the screen. So shoot me an email if you want to be featured, and make sure you catch my girl Jess. Is she not just a ray of sunshine doing the 330 to go morning show every Monday and Wednesday right here on Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing network? That's 330 to go. I'll catch you guys back here on Thursday.